Good evening, everybody. It is 5:30, so I will call the August County Board meeting to order. So we will have our moment of silence or invocation from Member Jim Rogal.
Thank you. And while my father is a specialist on the founders of the Methodist Church, I'm not going to be doing a prayer tonight. I'm going to be reading a poem by Langston Hughes called Democracy. Democracy will not come today, this year, nor ever through compromise and fear. I have as much right as the other fellow has to stand on my 2 feet and own the land. I tire so of hearing people say, let things take their course, tomorrow is another day. I do not need my freedom when I'm dead. I cannot live on tomorrow's bread. Freedom is a strong seed planted in a great need. I live here too. I want freedom just as you. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, if you'll call the roll.
Alex Duffy.
Present.
Sean Fagan.
Present.
Buck Farley.
Here.
William John Friedrich. Here. Eric Hansen.
Here.
Val Lehman.
Present.
Brian Leffler. Mike O'Neill. Here. Adam Reeves. Here. Jim Rogal.
Present.
Natalie Roseman Mendoza.
Present.
Jeff Tompkins.
Here.
Andy Zebarth.
Here.
Crystal Abel. Absent for now. Corey Byrne.
Present.
Beverly Bell. Mark Claus. Leah Klein. Elizabeth Johnston.
Here. Excellent, thank you. Having conducted the opening roll call and declared a quorum of the physically present, I would like to inform the board that Member Abel has requested to participate remotely under County Board Rule 2020 and in accordance with the Open Meetings Act. Notice was received from Member Abel in accordance with our rules, and per Board Rule 2020, Member Abel will be authorized to attend the meeting electronically if a motion to approve the member's electronic attendance is made, seconded, and adopted by a majority of the members of the committee. May I have a motion to approve Member Abel's remote attendance? Fagan, second by Duffy. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. So the motion has passed, and the record will show that Member Abel is present for the meeting. Thank you. Moving on, item number 5, appearance by members of the public and county employees. Administrator Taylor, I believe we have one, and that is Miss Diana Howman. If you will come, you will have, if you're speaking on behalf of yourself, 3 minutes. If on behalf of the league, you will have 5 minutes. Julie's making her way over.
Does that help?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
I found the button. I'm so excited. Okay, thank you. Good evening, and thank you for this opportunity to speak with you tonight. As you heard, my name is Diana Howman, and I am here on behalf of the League of Women Voters of McLean County. The League is undertaking a study examining McLean County's 2 election authorities, the McLean County Clerk's Office and the Bloomington Election Commission. We are exploring ways to reduce candidate and voter confusion about the 2 election authorities, seeking to understand and advocate consistent election practices and exploring opportunities to improve efficiency in administrative functions. Like any league study, we have not yet taken a position. We are collecting information and talking to stakeholders so that we can decide if we want to take a position. Our goal is first and foremost to empower voters and to defend democracy. Thus, we are motivated to embark on this study to better understand our local voters' experience navigating the 2 election authorities. We are currently in the information gathering phase, we have spoken with election authorities in communities that currently or previously have had dual election authorities. We will be interviewing key stakeholders and conducting a survey of individuals who have previously run for office regardless of the outcome. We will also be conducting a wider community survey. The league previously conducted a survey, a study, similar study in 2008. In 2009, we recommended the combination of the two election authorities into one unified commission, but chose not to take any further action. Given that over 15 years have passed, the league has decided to revisit our position. We are not approaching this study with a preferred outcome in mind. We approach with a commitment to integrity and service to the community. The outcomes could be one of several: consolidating the Bloomington Election Commission duties with the functions of the McLean County Clerk's Office, organize a bipartisan independent commission to oversee all elections in the county, independent commissioners being selected by a judge or appointed by a judge, continue to operate as we currently are, or perhaps something that we have not even yet encountered. Okay? Some of these options could lead to a voter referendum where our community members make the ultimate decision. Thank you for the opportunity to share this information. We welcome any comments, feedback, or ideas that you may have on this topic.
Thank you. Next item, we have number 6, the consent agenda. May I have a motion? Motion by Hanson, second by Farley. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 6, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. We had no congratulations or commendations. We did approve the bill, so we'll move on to item 7, and I will turn that over to Vice Chair Rogel.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The first item up for action with the Executive Committee is 7A1A, which is request approval of the Chair's recommendation on appointment to McLean County Board District Number 3.
And that will be Brian Bangert as the appointment. May I have a motion? Motion by Friedrich, second by Leffler. Comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 7A1A, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Next item.
Next up is 7A1B, request approval of resolution approving chair's appointments to the standing committees, subcommittees, and the Liquor Control Commission of McLean County Board, which is being distributed now. And I so move.
Okay, thank you. May I have a second? Second by Fagan. I'll give you a moment to look at it. The really only changes were to replace Ms. Bloomfield with Mr. Bangert. So no other changes. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 7A1B, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Next item.
Next up is 7A1C, request approval of an ordinance by the McLean County Board amending Chapter 66, Non-Discrimination Policies and Grievance Procedures, and Chapter 108, Personnel Policies and Procedures in McLean County Code, and I so move.
May I have a second? Second by Member Lehman. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 7A1C, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Back to you, Vice Chair.
The Executive Committee has no other items for action. Our general report can be found on pages 21 through 26 of the unapproved minutes, and I can answer any questions if anyone has any.
Thank you so much. Moving on, item 7B, Finance Committee, and that is Chair Lehman.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. The Finance Committee has no items to be presented for action this evening. Our general report can be found in the unapproved minutes packet, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have along the way.
Thank you so much. Moving on, item 7C, and that is Health Committee with Chair Byrne.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The Health Committee brings no items for action tonight. A couple updates on some things that have gone on this month. The McLean County Nursing Homes renovations continue apace and are nearing the end of the first stage. Thank you to Administrator Wiley for continuing to manage without major disruptions to service, staff, finance, or residents. The Health Department's Environmental Health Division continues to monitor for avian flu, tick-borne illness, and West Nile virus and keeps the public informed. The All Our Kids Age Birth to 5 program has seen an increase in attendance this quarter. Parent ambassadors have been active, offering a guided conversations series covering adverse childhood experience and resilience for kids. Nutrition staff has provided WIC participants with food benefits, nutrition education, hemoglobin tests, measure a child's growth and development, provide breastfeeding support, and referrals to community resources. This is the Women, Infants, and Children's program. And in Health Committee, we are starting a new initiative to bring awareness to a myriad of social service agencies in our community. We started this month with Stepping Stones, McLean County's only sexual assault crisis center. The YWCA Stepping Stones provides 24-hour assistance for sexual assault and sexual abuse victims and their families in McLean County. Trained and caring sexual assaults advocates can be reached anytime you need them. Many thanks to the YWCA of McLean County and their CEO, Liz German, for taking time to speak with us. And then last night, Board of Health also met and heard presentations from student interns and a report on the county's mobile health crisis, the mobile crisis unit. While the need continues to outweigh the resources, the board is taking action to spread awareness of resources such as the Behavioral Health Urgent Care Center in downtown Bloomington to help reduce the burden on local emergency departments. So it's been a busy month.
A very busy month. Thank you for the updates.
Thank you.
Moving on, item 7D, Justice Committee, back to Vice Chair Rogel.
Thank you again. We have a few items for action. First up is 7D1A, request approval of a software service agreement with Tyler Technologies, and I so move.
May I have a second? Second by Member Bell. Comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 7D1A, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
Next up, we have 7D1B, request approval of an intergovernmental agreement between the County of McLean, City of Bloomington, Town of Normal, and Illinois State University for e-citations, and I so move.
May I have a second? Second by Member Bell. Comments or questions? Yes, Member Klein.
I need to recuse myself from this vote because of my employment with Illinois State University.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 7D1B, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
Next up, we have 7D1C, which is request approval of a National Integrated Ballistics Information Network Grant Program and Evidence IQ Service Agreement, and I so move.
Thank you. May I have a second? Second by Member Fagan. Comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 7D1C, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
Next up, we have 7D1D, request approval of an emergency appropriation ordinance amending the McLean County fiscal year 2025 combined annual appropriation budget ordinance for Fund 0001, Sheriff Department 0029. This requires a 2/3 county board approval pursuant to 55 ILCS 5/6-1003. And I so move.
Thank you. May I have a second? Second by Member Leffler. Comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 7D1D, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
And last up for action, we have 7D1E, which is request approval of a violent crime victims assistance program grant agreement, grant 26-1070, and I so move.
Thank you. May I have a second? Second by Natalie Roseman Mendoza. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 7D1E, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
The Justice Committee has no other items for action. Our general report can be found on pages 12 through 15 of the unapproved minutes, and I can answer any questions if anyone has any.
Thank you so much. Moving on, item 7E, and Member Abel is not here, so may I have her vice chair?
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Chair. The Property Committee has no items to be presented for action this evening. Our general report can be found in the unapproved minutes packet, and I'd be happy to answer any questions along the way.
Thank you, Member Lehman. Moving on, item 7F, and that is land use and transportation with Member Klein.
Thank you so much, Madam Chairperson. The Land Use and Transportation Committee brings one item for action this evening. It is, of course, 7F1A, request approval of a letter of understanding with the Illinois Department of Transportation for Towanda Overpass, CH29, and I so move.
May I have a second? Second by Member Reeves. Comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor of item 7F1A, say aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you, Chairman. The Land Use and Transportation Committee's minutes can be found on pages 2 to 5 of the unapproved minutes, and I'm happy to answer questions if people have them.
Thank you so much. Item 7G, moving on to County Administration. Ms. Taylor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have no items to present to the board this evening.
Excellent. All right, moving on. Item number 8, any other business or communication from the board? Seeing none, I have 2 that I'd like to announce that over the last weekend, we made the final transition from our old animal shelter to the new animal services building. So we are officially operating out of that new location, and that is at 13060 East 850 North Road in Shirley. So if you haven't had a chance to swing by and see the new digs, I'd encourage you to do that. I'm very excited about that big move. And then finally, one of the many emails that I got this week was from our Illinois Department of Corrections. It was regarding the McLean County Jail 2025 Compliance Monitoring Report. And I'm very happy to announce that they listed out 7 improvements that have happened since our compliance meeting, the compliance monitoring last year, which is 1, reentry packets are now provided to all detainees upon release. 2, cameras have been added to the linear recreation yard. 3, the glass security partition around medical services counter. 4, currently renovating the east pod with the installation of new plumbing and carpeting. 5, updating the new electronic jail management system. 6, updating facility policies through Lexipol. And 7, we have purchased a new transportation van. The next column is non-compliances with the Illinois County Jail standards, and we have none. So we got an excellent report from, the Department of Corrections, so many thanks. I know that Sheriff Lane could not be here tonight, but many thanks to him and his staff for the work that they've been doing over there. And if there are no other announcements, this meeting is adjourned.